Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on, come on, come on in here, y'all. Come on, come on, come on. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Y'all, come on. Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on. I know it's a Wednesday night. Whew. Come on in here. Y'all could have saw me running from my house in my studio. Whew. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on in here, y'all. Come on. Trust me, I'm not going to hold y'all long. Not going to hold you long. I got something else I got to do tonight. I'll probably be out here in my studio to about 1 o'clock. So that's why I'm starting early. So y'all come on in here. Come on in here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Got my bell. Come on, come on. Because this conversation is going to be good. It's not about bashing mothers. Because y'all know I don't do that. Whew. I had to run, y'all, before my intro went out. Whew. But y'all come on. Yeah, y'all already know how I do. Y'all know I don't be doing a lot of I don't do no bashing. Excuse me. And y'all got to excuse me. I got to hiccup a little bit because I had Mr. Long finish eating and really I rushed that down. So y'all might hear me hiccup a little bit, but it's okay. All right. Let me get started. Welcome, welcome, welcome in here to Miss J's Unfiltered Talk Show and Podcast. Hi, my loves. Hi, my loves. Hi, my loves. Oh, my drink. Now, y'all already know how I do. Y'all already know how I do. Let me go and get, they say get comfortable. Let me go and get comfortable. Um, well, first I want it to be known that tonight's episode, and the topic is probably gonna make some people mad. Or maybe feel a little uncomfortable. But that's really not my intentions to do. But again, it is what it is. Tomato, tomato. Um, some people might agree with me. Some people might disagree. Or feel like what I'm saying is not right. But it's okay because you're entitled to your feelings. You're entitled to your feelings, right? But y'all already know my platform um, has always been about creating conversations that a lot of people are sort of reluctant to talk about, or no, I don't want to talk about that on my show. See, I'm not like that because I'm gonna talk about them. I'm gonna talk about them, especially cause a lot of things that people be swept up on the rug. Y'all know I talk fast. I try not to though. A lot of things be swept up on the rug, and no, I don't do that. I talk about it up here respectfully. I know it says unfiltered, but respectfully, I talk about these a lot of topics, a lot of tough topics. Okay, that like I said, people be shunning from, probably scared to talk about on their platform. Don't want to lose followers. I don't worry about that. If it's on my heart to bring awareness to about some things, or guests want to come on for the very first time to share, to tell what happened to them, they never told nobody, but they want to come on my platform because I've had that happen on about five guests. First time ever saying what happened to them was on my platform. I'm gonna allow them that space to do that, respectfully. I'm gonna do that. So, tonight's topic is not moms, but mothers. Not moms, but mothers. Okay? Not moms. Hello, my love. Hey, 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 hey. I see you. I see you. Not moms. Teddy Ray oh 04. Okay. 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 Not moms, but mothers. That's the topic for tonight, y'all. And as I stated, I'm not bashing or nothing like that. But y'all know Miss J, I'm going to just tell you like it is. Y'all know that. But still, respectfully now, okay? So, um, not about trying to disrespect mothers, moms, nothing like that. I really want y'all to understand that, okay? Because that's not my stilo. I don't do that. But I do come and bring awareness. I do come and bring raw conversation that people might feel uncomfortable with. And I just tell anything I talk about, and if you start feeling uncomfortable, y'all know what, you just click on down the live. That's all. That's all, because I'm not going to stop talking. I'm not going to stop talking. So, first of all, just because someone gives birth, right, does that always mean that they're a mother? Just because someone gives birth. Hey, my love. thank you for coming in here. Thank you, newcomer. Thank you. Just because, just because everybody gives birth, does that always mean a mother? Become a mother, right? Does it always mean that? Does it always mean they're a mother? What y'all think? What y'all think? I gotta set my thing. Where is it at? Because I think that's the misconception. That's the misconception, I think. Some people feel like, they give birth to a baby, that they're a mother. Um, so let's talk about the difference. Let's talk about the difference between a mom and a mother. Let's talk about it. What's the difference between a mom and a mother? But now, before I get started with that, those that's listening and those that's going to be watching the replay, I want you to honestly, if you can in your heart, be just as honestly answer this question. But is there really a difference between a mom and a mother? Think about it. Is there a difference between a mom and a mother? Is there really a difference? Y'all put in the comments what y'all think. If you don't want to answer, it's okay. It's okay. Y'all know Miss J. I'm fine with it. It's okay. But is there a difference between a mom and a mother? Is it a difference? Is it a difference between a mom and a mother? Is it a difference? Okay. So, me personally, I believe it is. I believe it is. This is my personal opinion. I believe it is a difference between a mom and a mother. This is my personal opinion. Everybody got one, okay? And if you got yours. If you don't feel like it is, it's okay. But I personally feel like it's a difference between a mom and a mother. See, a mom is someone who gave birth to you, right? But that mother is that one that's going to nurture you. Where my bell is. Let me say that again. Mom is the one that gives birth to you, right? But that mother is the one. I got a new chair, y'all, and I am having a hard time with this chair. I don't like it. But a mother is the one that does the nurturing. A mom can bring a whole lot of children to the world. A mom can bring a whole lot of children to the world, right? But that mother helps prepare that child for the world. Woo! Hello! I'm going to say that again. A mom can bring a lot of children in the world. Good. Hey, good. But that mother is the one that's helping, is going to be helping prepare that child for the world. Hello. Y'all see? Y'all getting it a little bit now? Yeah, mama can have all the children she wants. But that mother is the one that's going to be preparing that child for the world. Hot dog. That need a bell ringing. That mother does. That mama is the one that does that. Preparing that child for the world. That's what mama do. That's what the mothers do. Okay? Again, I'm not bashing moms or nothing like that. So don't nobody come in across my live and say, oh, she trying to talk about ain't about a mama good. Nobody and ain't talking about that. Not bashing nobody. Okay? We're not doing no kind of bashing or nothing like that. So let me break this thing down real good here now. So a mom, what she may do, she may, of course, give birth, feed the child, buy the child clothes, um, have a roof over the child's head. But, and here's a big but too. This is a big but, okay? But she may also, y'all get ready, emotionally neglect the child. She may never tell the child that she loved him or her. She may tear them down by calling them names. Yes, ignore their cries when they need help. Um, choose a man over them. Uh-oh, hello. Woo. Choose a man over them. I had to say that again, okay? Choose a man. I'm going to say it for the third time. Choose a man over them. What else? Allow people to mistreat their child or abuse their child. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They know what the boyfriend doing, but they ain't doing nothing about it. Hey, okay. Now this mom, okay. Yeah, she gave birth. All right, and then she also comparing herself to her daughter. If she got a daughter, she doing stuff like that. This what mom doing. Okay. And it even been some times, which I know somebody personally because I remember her talking to me about it. Be jealous of their own child. Did y'all hear what I just said? Be jealous of their own child. Who does that? Really? Sorry, y'all. Who does that? Be jealous of their own child. Always, instead of encouraging them, always shaming them. Okay? This is what mom that gave birth, but this is something mom does. Okay? I want y'all to understand this. All right? And it's sad, but the mom will become that child's very first bully. Do y'all understand how that happens? How your parent can be your bully. Yes. Let me tell y'all one little thing that is considered child abuse. Did y'all know that mind manipulation of a child is child abuse? Did y'all know that? You know now. Yes. When you are manipulating your child, when you saying stuff to your child, if you don't do so and so, so I'm gonna do this to you. See, that's mind manipulation. That is child abuse. That is child abuse. You might not think it's a little bit old small thing, but that is recognized statewide as child abuse. So your mom can be your first bully. Isn't that sad? But it's the truth. It's the truth. It's really the truth. It's really true. It really is. So, giving birth alone, it doesn't automatically make someone a mother. Giving birth alone, it does not automatically makes nobody no mother. No, it don't. So, let's take a look at the mother part. Let's take a look at the mother part. With the difference between the mom and the mother. Wow. Huh. A mother protects. A mother listens. A mother encourages. A mother sacrifices. A mother, we're talking about a mother now. I'm going to say that again too. A mother sacrifices. A mother, when they do a correction to that child, but they're gonna do it with love, not with anger. Okay, when you correcting that child, you're gonna do it with love, not with anger. makes her children feel safe, builds confidence instead of destroying their confidence. See how the mom gonna tear the confidence down. Or get your ugly self on upstairs and get your bath. Who would say that to their child? Get your ugly self up there and take a bath. Or get your ugly self out of my face. Really? It's some that does it. It's some that does it. Let's just be real. It's some that does it. But I'm gonna back this up a little bit. It's some that does it. But I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt because we talked about this on one of my other segments. Do you know your mother's story? They do it 9 out of 10 because that's what was done to them. So they feel like it's okay to do it to their child. So I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt with that. I will. I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt with that. But a lot of mothers, a lot of moms, that they're doing things that's tearing their child down, neglecting their child. You gotta ask yourself, were they done that way? And this is all they know. See, I'm gonna give them the benefit of doubt. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. And the main thing a mother will do for their child, a mother will always, 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 always continue to cover their child with prayer. I said it. Mother do that. Mother do that. Continuously covering their child with prayer or children with prayer. Mother do that. But now here's something else. A mother doesn't always have to give birth, right? A mother don't always have to give birth. But some of the greatest mothers, hold on, y'all. Some of the greatest, I'm trying to slide or something. Some of the greatest mothers are, here we go, stepmothers. Did y'all hear what I just said? Did y'all hear what I just said? Some of the greatest mothers, are actually grandparents, then stepmother. I want y'all to hear that. That's a correction. Some of the greatest mothers are grandparents and stepmothers. Some of the greatest mothers. I say mom. I said mothers. Grandparents. Stepmothers. Stepmothers. And they get treated so bad. We get treated so bad. Some of us. Stepmothers. Okay? Adopted mothers. That's you have to be a loving person. You have to have a pure loving heart to go into an adoption agency. You don't know that child from a hill of beans and they're 9, 10, 12, 13, 14 years old, but you want to give it a home. It's a mother. Adopted mothers. Okay? Mentors, aunties, the coaches, the female coaches on the basketball team. Come on now. Because you got some kids that plays basketball and plays sports, and if the mom is not being the mother she's supposed to be or should be, a lot of them is looking at that female coach in their eyes as their mother. Not mom, mother. Okay? Because mom is just acting all, mom don't come home at night. I'm 13 years old in the house. Mom don't even come home until 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. But I got to get myself up for school to go to school myself. See, that's mom. So now that young lady that playing that basketball or volleyball or kickball, whatever, she's looking at her coach in her eyes as a mother, telling her everything that she probably never told her mom. I hope y'all understand this, and I hope I'm not boring nobody. I don't mean to. But another thing, church, the mothers of the church. Yeah, let's talk about that. The mother of the church. Yeah, mother of the church. When somebody else stepped out, this is what happens. These are the ones that take the role. Grandmother number one. Grandmother number one. And then we got step parents, stepmother number two. And then you got auntie. You got the female coach on the basketball team, volleyball team. Yes. Yes, you got that. You have that. Am I right or wrong? What y'all think? Let me see it in the comments. So let me ask y'all this question. And I'm going to ask this just as delicately as I can ask it. But who was your mother? Who was, I ain't say mom, I said mother. Who was your mother? Who was your mother? When I ask that question, I want you to ask yourself, was it the one that gave birth to you? Was it the one that gave birth to you? Or was it the woman who loved you enough to raise you? Was it the one that gave birth to you? Or was it that one that loved you enough to raise you? And raise you means got a lot of connotations that come with that. Raise you mean what? Prepare you for the world. Think about that thing. Think about it. Who was your mom? Who was your mom? Mother, not mom. Who was your mother? Excuse me, let me correct myself. Who was your mother? It's a difference. Don't never let I think it ain't. It's a difference. Who was your mother? Okay? Y'all think about that thing. All right. Now to be very honest, what I'm getting ready to say, I know we done spent a lot of times talking about absent fathers this, absent fathers that. He ain't never there for the children. He don't never do nothing for the children. Yeah, we spend a lot of time doing that, don't we? Don't we? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Let's just keep it 100. Yes, we do, but we're wrong. We're wrong. We spend a lot of time bashing the men about being absent and deadbeat fathers and unresolved father issues and but why when it comes why do people become sort of uncomfortable when we say something like your mom she toxic or you got a toxic mama? Why is that uncomfortable? Let's go there. Why is that uncomfortable to hear somebody say somebody's mom is toxic? Why do you think that is? Some moms are toxic. And they are. Some are toxic too. Let's put it on out there. Some are toxic too. It is. If you look at this whole thing about fathers being absent and they not being there for their children, they not paying child support for their children. Bottom line, neglect is neglect. Period. Ain't know what young folk do? Period. Neglect is neglect. Whether that man does it or whether that woman does it and they got kids. Neglect is neglect. What y'all think? Y'all like what I'm talking about so far? Put them thumbs up in there. Let me know you liking it. Let me know you liking it. I really appreciate it. But yeah, neglect is neglect. And emotional abuse is emotional abuse. There's no way around it. Neglect is neglect. Emotional abuse is emotional abuse. Manipulation is manipulation, mind manipulation, and a lot of women do this, and men too do this to their children when they're going back and forth. The mom and dad are mad at one another. They're telling the child this. Children need to stay in children places. Grown folks need to stop bringing kids into grown folks situations. Yeah, I said it. Y'all wrong for that. I know somebody personally doing that. That child, 12, 13 years old, don't have no business knowing what's going on. Why you and mom and daddy, y'all divorced and everything, but they ain't got no. Why you gonna sit there and tell all the whole conversation that you done had with the daddy? Why? Do y'all understand how that's messing up a child's psyche when you're sitting there doing that? Yeah, the reason why I left your daddy because blah 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 blah. Or the reason why I left your mom because she. Do y'all understand how that is messing up a child's psyche? A child need to be a child. That child ain't got no business going to school the next day after you done sat there and spilled your no. You done spilled your guts out. Then kept her up 35, 40 minutes, spilling your guts out to a 12-year-old. Now she got to get up the damn next morning and go to school with that crap you done put on her mind about why you and dad ain't together. That's wrong. A child needs to stay in a child's place. They don't have no business knowing all of that personal stuff like that. I'm just saying. Keep them out of the business like that. And you want to know why grades be slipping. No, wait a minute. They used to be A and B. Now they getting C's and D's. Cause you sitting there every 2 or 3 months, you just pouring your heart out to her like she 25 years old listening. That's your 9-year-old or 13-year-old child. Don't have no business hearing none of that. Okay, let me I got sidetracked a little bit. But yeah, let that child stay in the child's place. That's manipulation. That's what I was talking. That's manipulation. That's manipulation. Don't do that. Don't do that. And either way, whether it's neglect, whether it's manipulation, whether it's just being toxic, whether whatever, if it comes from the mother or father, it's still the same. It's still the same. Thank y'all for being in here. It's still the same. Whether it's coming from the mother or it's coming from the father, it's still the same thing. It's still the same. Okay? It's still the same. Hope y'all liking this. Let me get me something to drink. So at this moment, I'm gonna take a brief break, about a 20-second break. I have to shout out my sponsor for tonight episode. I appreciate it. And my episode for tonight is sponsored by sponsored by Miss Lisa Stevens. She's a recording artist, gospel recording artist. And yes, Miss Stevens, she's also looking for live events. So if you need somebody to sing at your wedding, um, church services, revivals and special events, community programs, she is available for that. She is accepting bookings for that. And I will give you her information. I meant to let it be scrolling at the bottom. But her information is Lisa Stevens. Her name, you see her name, 729 at gmail.com. Phone number 901 779 7515 or 901 846 5935. See how nosy Google is? Nobody said nothing to Google. Again, the other phone number is 901 846 5935. And again, thank you to my bronze partnership, Miss Lisa Stevens. She's a gospel recording artist, and she is looking for live events, to book live events. So regardless where you are, okay, she'll come. She's gonna come to you. She'll come to you. Um, while I'm talking, I'm gonna put her information to be scrolling around this banner at the bottom, so y'all can get her information. Okay. Thank you, Lisa, for supporting my business. I really appreciate it, becoming a proud bronze sponsor of Miss J's Unfiltered Talk Show and Podcast. I really appreciate that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do real quick, y'all give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna put her information right here. Real quick. Real quick. Y'all got any questions, let me know. Okay, and the phone number is 901. Uh-oh. I'm enjoying this conversation, y'all. I really am. I'm really enjoying this conversation. Like I said, I'm not trying to bash no one. I don't do that, but we just having I'm just having a conversation. That's all. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it later because I got the wrong keyboard. But I'm gonna put it in the description. I got the wrong keyboard hooked up, y'all. It's not working. I'm gonna put it in the description how you can definitely get in contact with Lisa Stevens to book her. She will come to you. She will come to you. No doubt about that. So let me read some comments real quick. Neglect is the reason for exactly, Teddy. Neglect is the reason for a whole lot of depression. You have to ask yourself. You see this person walking around here, zoned out, whatever. It's a reason. It's a reason that grown man, that grown woman is walking around here with depression. It's a reason. Other than military, because a lot of military men depressed too. But it's yes, it's a reason. Let me see another. And Lisa Stevens said, "Amen. Much love, Miss J. You welcome, my love. Thank you for being my bronze sponsor. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Okay. Now let me finish. But I will have her information over the top of the video. Okay, I'm gonna go back and put her information in. Make sure if anybody knows somebody church service, she will come to you. That's what I want y'all to understand. She will come to you. She's taking bookings now. Okay. All right. So as I stated, neglect is neglect. Whether it come from the father or the mom, neglect is neglect. It is wrong. Okay? Neglect is neglect. So remember I just made a statement about how a lot of people walking around holding trauma. Yes. So let's talk about those wounds some moms leave behind. Let's talk about the wounds some moms leave behind. Let's talk about that. So a lot of us adults, I told y'all, we're still walking around trying to hear from mothers who, from moms, I'll repeat, let me correct that, from moms who never protected them, uh, never believed them, always criticized them, played favorites. How many can relate to that when your mom played favorites? And some moms come right out and tell you, you're not my favorite anyway. Hello. Some nasty mom will actually tell their child that. You're not my favorite anyway. Get from out of my face. You're not my favorite anyway. There go my favorite baby coming through the door right there. Really? This is what we doing, mom. This is what we doing, mom. Okay? This is what we doing. This is what we doing. And you wrong for that. If anybody ever done that to your child, you wrong for that too. You wrong for that too. You sure is. But this is what happened with the mom. They chose addiction over their child. They chose addiction over their child. And like I said, some will be choosing men over their child. Yeah, some will actually send their child away to keep that man from going somewhere. And that's wrong. Some of them will send their child away to keep that man from leaving. That man done told him, look, you need to do something with your 2 children. I don't have no kids. You know, they ain't planning on having none by you. I ain't trying to raise nobody else child. I love you. I've been with you 5 years, but I'm sorry. It's time for you to try to find the daddy and seeking the dad to take your kid. Yes, that happens. That happens. But the bottom line and the sad part, and I said this on my episode, Do You Know Your Mother's Story? Some moms are just not emotionally available. They don't know how to show love. They don't. Because keep in mind, do you know your mother's story? What went on? What kind of wounds did she have? She probably had a mother that never hugged her. So how she's going to be able to see? I'm giving the benefit of the doubt for moms. Okay, you got to understand it. You got to understand that. She probably never she don't she, emotion not available emotionally. Probably never told the child I love you and I'm proud of you. And a lot of us are walking around grown right now, grown men and women, still right now in our 30s, 40s, 50s, and probably 60s. Mommy, if your mother is still living, waiting for your mother to come out of her mouth and say, you know what, I'm so proud of you. So before you could take a deep breath now, she finally said it. Hello, hello. We walking around still damaged. A lot of mothers are just not emotionally available. Okay? And sometimes we think that those wounds and those wounds are gone, but they're not. They still be right there as we become adults. Then they start show. I just talked about this today. This even on the live I was doing earlier before I went into the store. How we walk around be holding those wounds as adults, and then they start surfacing up and just start messing up everything we try to get involved in because we haven't healed it. Okay. And here's a big thing. I talked about this today too, and it was a reason why I brought it up. Pavlov always said we have a child id in us. Everybody have a child id, okay? We are a lot of us are walking around still that hurt little girl or that hurt little boy. Okay? We still walking around with that as adults. We still carrying that, haven't released it. A lot of us still walking around waiting to feel like we are loved. I've actually, it was a show I had a couple years ago, and doing my interview with this young lady, and this is something that she basically sort of told me she never felt love from her mother. And I was like, really? She said no. She said I never felt no connection with my mother. I never felt love. Just imagine that. You in a household just about from the time you born until you 16, 18, when you graduate, or maybe 20 years old, you finally get your own place, and you in a household where you never felt love from the woman that gave birth to you. Just imagine it. Wow. Wow. But a lot of us are still walking around waiting and waiting to feel and be loved as adults. All because what mom didn't do or failed to do. Okay? All because of that. I'm getting ready to wrap it up. I got a question for y'all. What do you think is the biggest difference between what do you think now, your opinion? But what do you think is the biggest difference between a mom and a mother? What do you think? Okay? Can can someone mother a child they don't have? They didn't have their self. Can someone mother a child that they never had? Hmm. Hmm. If your mother hurt you, how have you started your healing journey? And I want to have real quick this conversation now with y'all. Those questions. And we're going to have it respectfully, of course. We're going to have it respect. If your mother hurt you, how have you started your healing journey? And what do you think the biggest difference between a mom and a mother is? What is your definition? Y'all talk to me. And can someone mother a child that they never gave birth to? Wow. Wow. I was at a Mother's Day brunch, and there was a speaker there, and it was something that she said that it really touched me, and I just thought about it, and I'm gonna share it with y'all. She's in her late 30s, so she couldn't have kids. She can't have something happen. She can't have kids. And she said, I don't, she's that's why I don't understand why this particular person wanted her to come and talk to at the Mother's Day brunch. She said, because I'm not a mother. She said, but then God told her. She said, because I didn't know what I was gonna say. She said, but then God told her, you are a mother. Being a mother is a calling. Being a mother is a calling. Then she went on to say, she said, because even though I don't have kids, I raised my nephew from birth, and he's 21 now, going to UNC Chapel Hill or something like that. 19, going to UNC Chapel Hill now. She said, so that was my calling, to be a mother to my nephew. Are y'all getting this? Do y'all understand how that tied into what I was just talking about? I just thought about it. And that thing touched my heart so much when she said that. She said, so yeah, she said, I saw what God was telling me. I am a mother. I'm a mother to my nephew from birth. From birth. Whatever happened, she got him, raised him. He's in college now. She said, so I am a mother. It's a calling. Okay? So yeah, y'all think about those questions that I asked. Can someone mother a child that they didn't even give birth to? And if your mother hurt you, how have you started your healing journey? Okay? And as I stated, tonight's episode, it wasn't about, attacking us women or nothing like that. It wasn't about judging. It wasn't passing judgment or nothing like that. It was just about acknowledging a truth that a lot of us don't want to talk about or admit. It is a difference between a mom and a mother. It is. And I just explained it to y'all. And I hope y'all understood it and got it. Childbirth is a biological act. Childbirth is a biological act. Motherhood is a lifelong commitment. It's built on love, protection, sacrifice, guidance, and being consistency in your child's life. Motherhood. Y'all know what? I hope y'all enjoyed this. I really did. I really did. I hope y'all really enjoyed this. I'm ending it now. Thank y'all for coming in here. I really appreciate y'all coming in here to Miss J's Unfiltered Talk Show and Podcast for this episode tonight. Not moms, but mothers. And I hope you gained some type of insight on what I said, how I was talking, what I was talking about, all of that. And again, it wasn't no bashing. It wasn't nothing at all like that. Cause I love y'all. I love my queens. I love my queens. And I also understand things can happen that it'll cause a mom not to fully really be there. I get it. God knows I do. But I was just bringing information. That was a topic that was sent to me a couple of weeks ago to do. That was a topic. Thank you so much, Lisa. And again, y'all make sure you reach out to Lisa Stevens. I'm going to put real quick her flyer up so you can see. She's looking for live bookings now. Okay, she's looking for live bookings. She will come to you. She will come to you. And I'm going to put her information over the after I finish this, go in and type her information on in the description so everybody can see it on Facebook, okay? So with that being said, my loves, I love y'all. And look, y'all have a good night. I'll probably be out here for a while because I got some more stuff I gotta do. I love y'all. Y'all have a good one.